Who's saying that? You don't understand getting a protection order and keeping the man away? You don't understand this? Is it that difficult to understand?
Where the lady is impoverished and she cannot afford
the counter is sent to jail for life.
And you know the legal and judicial system in our country is like.
I think you are... No. Legal and judicial system is something you need to understand and understand with the practicality of the situation. By making a...
I have a fair understanding of how bad the situation is for women across this country.
Sending him up for life imprisonment, you're not achieving the purpose.
It's not you versus me.
Get him off.
It's not you versus me. I get Kirti Singh. 1 minute,
but you're not understanding.
I understand very well. I am only asking questions. Kirti Singh is wanting to say something. Kirti Singh.
No, I'm saying, Arnab, that there are a lot of issues at hand. Marital rape, I think the panel broadly agrees that a person should be punished for committing rape in any situation. And that we all agree with.
And then the marriage should get over.
In the law, just a minute. Now let me speak. We recognize that there can be violence within the marriage. We punish people who perpetrate that violence. And but there are other issues involved. There are other recommendations of Verma Committee which haven't been accepted. And I think, we should also concentrate on that.
I'll come to that.
And one of them was on the Armed Forces Special Powers
I'll come to the death penalty.
For instance.
I'll come to the death penalty.
In that.
I'll come to the death penalty.
And
Kirti Singh, death penalty. Isn't Chidambaram completely right when he says, what have we done? Death is a punishment for many cases. Now, rape, along with murder, even the Supreme Court says that death penalty is given in rarest of rare cases. And once, if you rape somebody and leave the person in a vegetative state or kill the person, what more can be rarest of rare than that? I don't understand where your criticism of that is coming from.
No, I'll tell you something. As the law stands right now, Edward's position is that you have death penalty for the rarest of rare cases of murder. And therefore, for instance, in this Delhi gang rape case, it will apply. But our point is that we did not want to suggest death penalty for rape itself, because what we feel is that in a country where rapists are not even getting punished for 3 or 4 or 5 years, when you have a minimum of 7 and a minimum of 10, it is the certainty of punishment and certainly the severity also. So we had recommended that life sentence, for instance, should not mean just 14 or 15 years. It should mean the entire period of that person's life. And I think this would be the right track to take. Death penalty has been only given in some 18 cases. But if the population of this country sees that, people who are rapists, people who are committing crimes against women are getting punished, that the justice is speedy, that they are being given minimum and more punishments, then of course there will be a change. People will be scared of that. And
Subramaniam Swamy.
There are many.
Subramaniam Swamy, your comments on this firm position which is taken by many women's groups and human rights activists.
Well, I would say that some of the cases of rape where a grown-up man rapes a girl of 9 or 8 or 6, I think death penalty is essential. And it must be given, because this is not only rape, but it's also deviant behavior which we cannot tolerate. And in fact, that poor girl who's maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, she's really psychologically ruined for life. And I think the only deterrent punishment can be death.
No, but Kirti Singh, I want you to address Kirti Singh directly, because on this, I guess she's in a minority.
Yeah.
No, Kirti Singh says that when Justice Verma's recommendation is good enough, you can have an offence for your life.
I don't agree with that Verma's recommendation.
Kirti Singh, listen to
I think the government has taken the correct stand. That it should be, in the rarest of rare cases, there should be a death penalty. And I would interpret, when somebody rapes a girl who is under 10, he should be given death penalty.
Don't you think, Subramaniam Swamy, that will invite, the argument has been made that will invite many cases where you know, the person carrying out this assault or the crime may, in an attempt to conceal their crime, kill their victim. This has been put out.
Well, then in that case, he will anyway get the death penalty for murder.
Yes, exactly.
So you are actually, in that case, you are actually endorsing. Are you endorsing Chidambaram's position? What he has said today, that he'll anyway get the death penalty for murder.
Chidambaram is an interloper. I am endorsing the government cabinet's position.
That's your point of view, and because you have a disagreement, long history with Mr. Chidambaram, I won't get into that on what you're saying about Mr. Chidambaram there. But
yeah,
Kirti,
so you shouldn't have brought his name.
Well, he was at the press conference, and whatever you think of it, the fact is that he was enunciating the government's position.
He can be in a press conference. So was Manish Tiwari in the press conference.
Yes, sure. It was a cabinet briefing. I want to, Kirti Singh, that settles it. Since you agreed with Mr. Subramaniam Swamy, you agree with his position, and in other words, you agree with the government's position. They have done nothing to alter the precedent that death is a punishment in the rarest of rare cases. You are making a needless issue of it, Kirti Singh.
No. What we
you
are
just agreed with him.
Is that, as far as where murder is concerned, then death penalty is in the rarest of rare cases. But we had not said that. We have said that when punishment should be given, it should be for life. And when we say life, it should be for the remaining period of one's life, not merely for 14 years or 15
I'm
years,
sorry, but what happens in the case of Aruna Shanbag? And what happens in the case of Aruna Shanbag, where the person is in a persistent vegetative state? What happens in that case?
I'm not disputing the fact that these are gross cases.
No, we are all in agreement that they are gross, but
we all feel like, we all feel terribly angry and terribly revengeful.
But Kirti Singh, it doesn't matter what we feel like.
But at the same time,
Kirti Singh, it doesn't matter what we feel like. The accused in the Aruna Shanbag case, got away with a 7-year sentence.
No, that was terrible. He should have got more than that.
So then you are reconsidering your position. Then you are reconsidering your position.
We are saying that there should be life imprisonment for these kind of cases, and life should mean life.
Tell me how
and should not mean just
tell me, murder,
7 years or 8 years
you just said, agreeing with Subramaniam Swamy, that if the person is murdered, that anyway they will invite the death penalty, right? Now my question to you, follow-up is, and tell me clearly, how is the state of Aruna Shanbag any better than death?
Maybe not, I admit.
So then your argument collapses?
Maybe it isn't. No, it doesn't, because that is one case of its kind where a person has gone into a vegetative state. It's
one case?
Almost akin to death. It is akin to death. If that sort of situation occurs, perhaps we can discuss that.
NK Call.
We are not going to...
NK Call, I want to get you in on this. NK Call, on the death penalty. Yeah. Do you think the women's groups are overdoing their opposition now?
Well, as far as death penalty is concerned, whether in case of rape or otherwise, Arnab, it's always been something on which there have been very major differences of opinion. Personally speaking, I am for death penalty in rarest of rare cases. I'm all for it. Now, that's why I said these are issues which needed to be and have to be debated in Parliament. You just can't have ordinances on everything. Although time is the essence, you need to act fast. But my view was that after the Justice Verma Commission report came, we needed to debate possibly a special session of Parliament or otherwise, or in the forthcoming session. We needed to debate all these issues. But death penalty will never ever get unanimity. It's an issue for times immemorial. There have been serious differences of opinion on it.
Subramaniam Swamy, yes.
Now, well, there seems to be some confusion that because there's an ordinance, there will be no discussion in Parliament. There has to be a discussion in Parliament. Ordinance has to be placed before Parliament, and then Parliament has to pass it and enact it into law. There will be a full-fledged debate at that time.
Absolutely.
All that ordinance has done is that in the meantime, before Parliament meets, the law is already in operation, and the law can be revoked if the Parliament doesn't pass the ordinance.
My last point today, I have 3 minutes on this debate. My question to Kirti Singh.
You don't think it through. That's the problem.
My last question to Kirti Singh. Kirti Singh, you wanted a situation where there is no need for government consent to take up rape cases by armed forces?
Yes.
You wanted that? How would you ensure that groups which are inimical to India's interests do not misuse that in Jammu and Kashmir?
How would you ensure that?
Groups inimical to India's interests don't misuse it in Jammu and Kashmir.
No. I'm not just saying that. If a woman makes an allegation, obviously the police has to investigate it. Obviously, prima facie case has to be made out. And obviously only then can, the action be taken. I'm not saying that just because a whole group says a rape has been committed, it should be held to be committed. I mean, it has to be case by case. But to ask that sanction be taken from the government for, prosecuting a case of rape is too much.
Subramaniam Swamy, here's the situation. The allegation of rape will not be dealt with by a army court. It will be dealt with by an ordinary court. There will be no government consent required. And in fact, senior officers responsible in these cases will also be held accountable. So, one minute. What's the flip side of this?
But not as if they have committed rape. Not as if they have committed rape.
Yeah, sure, but they will.
There's no flip side. I fully support this.
There's a question of command responsibility.
You support?
I fully support that any military person committing rape, if it is prima facie established in an investigation, he must be tried in a civil criminal, a common criminal court, not in a military court.
Meenakshi Lekhi disagrees. Last view.
Yes, I disagree because I think court-martial is much faster process, and by court-martial the person can be subjected to whichever punishment, and the fastest punishment can be assigned to that man.
Okay, Khushbu?
Arnab, we have been discussing so much about rape. I think there's very simple logic I have. When you have an animal who goes crazy, even a street dog who goes crazy, you put him to sleep. The animals don't have sixth sense, but a human with sixth sense, if he can commit such a gruesome act, such a heinous act when it comes to rape, and I completely agree with Dr. Subramaniam Swamy when he says if there's a rape of a minor, I think he deserves nothing else, but this madman needs to be put to sleep. So you need death penalty for the rapist. And I think when it comes to the court, people in the military, I think you need to bring them to the civil court. You cannot have everything in the court-martial. You need to bring them to the civil court. You need to have the charges against them for a proper rape, and then give them the punishment the way it has to be. Meenakshi Lekhi does have a point.
What is apparent to me? What is apparent to me as I end the debate?
You need to bring it to the public.
I'm completely out of time. What is apparent to me?
To the public, after court-martial, these proceedings should be made public, and whatever is the punishment assigned, that should be brought to the notice of the
What is apparent to me?
And whatever rehabilitation or victim requires,
what is apparent to me
done.
Is that this is not a settled issue. It will be debated in Parliament. There has to be space for different points of view, including some which Kirti Singh has expressed, Subramaniam Swamy, NK Kaul. I am sure it will be debated, perhaps even amended in Parliament. Thank you very much for joining me on this News Hour debate tonight. Thank you very much indeed.